let's start by stretching out. Stand up nice and tall, reach your arms up as high as you can, wiggle your fingers, up on your tippy toes, try and balance right here. I hope you guys have been using this inside time to be active. Flat feet, reach back and touch your shoulder, grab your elbow and stretch your arm. There are so many ways to be active inside our house or outside in the front yard. So many things we can do to keep in shape and keep our bodies moving. Other side. Shake it out, arm across the chest. And hold it. Shake it out and switch. Shake it out, feet together, stand nice and tall and look up. Look down. Look at me. Head to one side. Other side. Circle your head one way. And switch. Okay, look at me. Step your feet a little space apart. Arms out to the side. We're going to do windmills. Now we are going to reach across. Take your right hand and reach it across to your left foot. Okay, ready? Let's go. Across and up, across and up. Now while we're doing these, try to keep your legs straight. We're not trying to do a squat. We're stretching. We're reaching as far as we can. Aim for your foot. Across and up, across and up. Two more. Across, up. Last one. Across and up. Good job. Okay, let's stay here. I want you to, nice and easy, roll your body down as far as you can comfortably. If this is where you are comfortable, then stop here and then try and reach a tiny bit farther, just so you're barely uncomfortable. If you can reach all the way to the floor, then go ahead and reach to the floor. Now notice, I'm going to turn to the side. Notice that I am not bending my knees here. I'm reaching as far as I can without bending my knees. This is not what I want. This is a different thing, okay? So reach as far as you can. There. And now walk your hands over to one leg. Same thing here. Try and keep your legs straight without bending your knee. If you can only reach here, then reach here. And then walk it a little bit farther so you're stretching a little bit more. Walk it over to the other side. Good job. Walk it into the middle. Now I want you to walk your hands forward, walk your feet back, and we're in a plank position. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see my plank. You stay there. I want you nice and straight. From your nose to your toes should be a straight line. I don't want this, where your bottom's in the air, and I don't want a sprawl. I want a straight line. Okay, let's count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Now let's sit in a butterfly position. You guys are so good at this. You little guys have such good flexibility. I want your bottoms of your feet touching each other. Get your hands on your feet and pull your feet in closer to your body. Use your elbows to push your knees closer to the floor. These stretches are going to warm up our muscles and get us all ready to do the activities that we have for today. These are great for little kids, big kids, grown-ups. Everybody needs to stretch. Okay? One leg forward, other leg back. And now I'm going to lean back on my elbow here. If this is too much for you, then you can just post on your hand. Okay, now let's switch. Bring this foot forward, turn the other foot back, and then post either on your hand or back on your elbow. Good job. Now let's sit in our base. Here's our base. We have our feet under our bottom, always with our toes and our feet pointed back under our bottom. They're not crossed. They're never ever sticking out to the side. That is all bad. Okay, so here's our good base. We have a space between our knees. We have a nice straight back. Good posture. I'm not falling down here and I'm not leaning way back here. I'm right in the middle, nice and strong, and I'm ready to have resistance. If someone pushes me, I'm gonna push back, okay? So I'm strong here. Ready? Now we're gonna get tall. Have your active toes, your toes turned under here, and still a space between my knees. Same thing, I can balance here. If someone pushes me, I can push back, I can give resistance. All right, now let's do our kickstand. Here's my kickstand. Okay, now I'm balancing on my knee, my toes back here, and my kickstand over here. Okay, so I can drive into it, I can lean either way. We can use our flexibility and our balance here. Okay, get your hands up, and let's see some movement here in your kickstand. All right, now kickstand on the other side. We want to be able to do both sides, right? These are great for when we're doing inside knee pass. These are great for knee on belly. We don't want to just get to a position and then fall over, do we? Nope. Okay, now notice that my kickstand is straight out like this. It's not here like a table. It's right here. Okay, back to base. And turtle. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see my turtle. Everything goes inside. Elbows inside of knees, hands on the side of the head. Everything is closed up. I don't want to let anyone inside of my shell, and my feet are under my bottom and my bottom is low. All right, base. Get tall, kickstand, and T-Rex. Here's our T-Rex. Okay, this is something we're going to be using today. We have always a space between our feet and a little bend in our legs. And this is what we call stagger. Means I have one foot that's more forward and one foot that's more back. So I can be staggered this way. I can be staggered this way. This would not be staggered because I'm just even. My feet are just straight, square in front of you. Like imagine I'm standing in front of you. I'd be square. This is stagger, square, stagger. Okay? All right, now let's be square, stagger, square, stagger, square, quick feet, freeze, and T-Rex shuffle. Step and slide. Make sure that you're keeping a space between your feet. Make sure that you're having a good base, a bend in your legs, and you've got your hands out here. Don't forget about your hands. I can shuffle forward, I can shuffle back. I'm not hopping or jumping. It's just 1 foot steps and 1 foot slides. All right, base. Quick. And turtle. Get tall. Kickstand. T-Rex. Square. Stagger. Square. Stagger. Square. Quick feet. Freeze. Quick feet. Freeze. Turtle. Base. Get tall. Kickstand. Turtle. Get tall. T-Rex. Stagger. Square. Stagger. Square. Quick feet. Freeze. Now we're going to do our slow sprawls. Show me your hands. Show me your hips. Here's my hips. Imagine Batman where he has his cool gadget belt. That's where your hips are, where your legs are attached to your body, okay? I want to drop my hips all the way to the mat when we do our sprawls. Okay, ready? I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me. Hands, hips, and your chest is nice and tall. Your arms are tall. Your hips are all the way down to the mat. Pop up, Okay, now we're gonna do fast ones, quick feet. Sprawl, pop up, sprawl, pop up, get a little bit faster, guys, pick up the pace. Sprawl, back up. Okay, T-Rex, stagger, square, stagger, square, base, turtle, get tall, kickstand, T-Rex, T-Rex shuffle, change levels, get low, and then come back high. We always have a little bend in our legs even when we're high. All right, freeze in your T-Rex. Quick feet. And freeze. Okay, we're gonna do back falls now. Remember, the number one thing that we have to protect whenever we fall is our head. The number two thing, our arms, okay? These are the things that are most likely to get injured when we fall. Okay, so here I'm gonna do my fall. Now I'm just in my regular living room. I don't wanna hurt myself when I fall. I'm gonna sit in my invisible chair, okay? So this is just a practice fall. All right, so I'm in my T-Rex position. I'm gonna tuck my chin so that I don't hurt my head. I'm gonna keep my arms way out here so I get used to falling without sticking my arms out. All right, and I sit in my invisible chair all the way down, and then I bring my hands down, big slap, like I'm high-fiving the floor. Then I can come back up, and I've shown you guys before how we can come up without using our hands. Tuck one leg, lean forward, come up. All right, I'll show you one from straight. T-Rex, tuck your chin, arms out, invisible chair, big slap, and come up. And one from this side. T-Rex, tuck your chin, arms out, invisible chair, big slap, and come up. Okay, now get in your T-Rex, quick feet. I'm gonna call them out. We're gonna do them fast. You ready? Are you ready? Back fall. Pop up. Quick, guys, quick. Back fall. Quick, quick, quick. Back fall. Pop up. One more. Back fall. All right, guys, let's stay on our bottom. We know what we like to do here. Get your elbows inside of your knees. This is how I like your seated guard to be. And we are gonna turn on the lava. Okay, so when the floor is lava, we can't let our feet touch the floor. Okay, this is gonna work on our hips and our core strength and our balance. Ready? Okay, the floor is lava. Pick up your feet. Let's count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. That's not even hard anymore. That used to be really hard. Now I've seen you guys go to 30. All right, ready? The floor is lava, and this time we're gonna touch our feet for 10. Ready? Touch them for 10. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Little break. All right, ready? Let's do it again. Pick them up, touch them for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hey, you guys are counting too. We can count this for math, can't we? All right. Now we are going to work on getting our hips up. This is a lot of core strength right here. We're going to use this in a lot of different techniques in Jiu-Jitsu, being able to get our hips up high, having a strong core. All right, so put your back flat, your shoulders flat, and if you want to put your hands flat too, that might help you. Okay, we are not going to let our feet touch the mat. We're going to go up and out. Here we go. Up and then our knees come in, and then we go out. Now look, my legs are straight out, but they're not touching the floor. This is making my tummy work so hard. Then I bring my knees back in, up, in, out. Okay? Up and out. Up and out. Up, out, up, out. Let's do 2 more. Up, out. Last one. Up and out. Super good. Okay. Sit up and look at me. Okay, now we are going to do our crossover sit-ups. My feet are up here by my bottom. My knees are up. I'm going to lay back. And as I come up, I'm going to pick a side. So I'm going to come up to this side, and I'm going to come and post all the way on my hand. I can reach so much farther when I'm all the way on my hand. If I post on my elbow, this is as far as I can reach. I come up all the way on my hand, and I reach across, forward like I'm trying to high five someone over there. And then I come all the way down, and then I come all the way back up on the other side. Down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up. Last one, down and up. Good job. Okay. Now we're going to do our circuit. How many things do we have on our circuit? We have 4 things. Okay, so the first one we're going to do is bear crawls. Bear crawls are up on all 4, my 2 hands and my 2 feet. Okay, I'm going to go across like this. You can go back and forth, however you want to do. Okay, bear crawls. Next one is butt scoots. A little bit more difficult on the carpet, but still fine. I put my feet forward. I drag my bottom forward, and notice that I keep my elbows inside, okay? I want to still have my T-Rex arms. I don't want chicken wing arms. Butt scoots. I can turn, I can come back. This is where we get our good open guard movement. Okay, so we have bear crawls, butt scoots, knees. These are our wrestling shots, our knees. So one knee is down, one knee is up. I'm going to drive forward. This leg drags up and step. Drive forward, drag, and step. Okay? One knee up, one knee down. As that comes up, this one goes down, okay? Try and keep your chest nice and tall as you're doing this. All right, so if you want to pause it right now and go through the circuit on your own, you can do it as many times as you want. Our 4 things: bear crawls, butt scoots, knees. Oh, I forgot my 4th thing again. I did the same thing last week. And hands and hops. Okay. I don't want just a little wimpy this, okay? That's not it. I want you to get your hips and your legs up really high, almost like you're going to do a cartwheel. Okay, so here's my hands. Here's my hips, nice and strong. Hands, hips. Hands, hips. Go back and forth, okay? So bear crawls, butt scoots, knees, hands and hops. We need to practice our shrimps and a few other things. Okay, so I'm going to start right here. I'm going to lay back. I have my knees up. I'm going to do a big push with my feet, and then my hands are going to be over here. I'm going to look at my hands. My tush is going to go the other way. Okay, so big push, and my bottom goes out, and then I come back flat again, and then I'm going to push on the other side. Push over here, tush over here. Okay, push and tush. This is another one that is a lot easier on the mats because we can slide. If you have tile floor, it might be easy to slide too, but it's fine on carpet. Big push and tush, back and forth, okay? Do a few of those, and then we will do forward shoulder rolls. You guys are starting to get so smooth on these. So I'm on my knees. Here's my tunnel. I'm gonna go through my tunnel. The closer I get to the floor, the easier it is. I wanna try and get my ear to the floor. If my ear's to the floor, it's really easy because I can look right through my tunnel, and I'm gonna use my toes right here to push myself forward. I just push myself forward so that I don't flop to the side. So knees, tunnel, arm through the tunnel, Nice and easy back and forth. Okay, after you've done a few of those, I'm gonna have you do back shoulder rolls. You get in your back fold position, but rather than slapping the mat and coming back up, I'm gonna look over my shoulder, I'm gonna kick over my shoulder. So here I go. Invisible chair, all the way over. Okay? I'll do the other side too. Sit here, invisible chair, look that way, kick that way. So that I'm always rolling over my shoulder and not over my head. Okay, we don't wanna hurt our neck. All right, go ahead and do a few of those. When you're ready, then start up again and we will do our technique. Okay guys, so I have Caleb here helping me today. The first part of our technique is gonna be a little review from what we did last week. It's the Toreando pass or the bullfighter pass or what we like to call in our class the get out of my way pass. So Caleb is laying down with an open guard. He has his legs active up in the air and I'm gonna come down in my base right here so that I'm low enough to touch his legs. Now remember, I don't wanna stand up straight and bend over at the waist. I always wanna change levels with my legs. So I come down here and I'm gonna tell his legs to get out of my way. I'm gonna put my hands on each of his knees. Big push, get out of my way. Then I'm just gonna come right over to side control. So this is what side control looks like. One knee by his hip, one knee by his armpit. My chest is gonna come down nice and low on his chest. This arm is gonna scoop his head. This arm is gonna scoop his arm. We call this underhook. Okay, I'm gonna stay here in this position for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'll go again. All right, Caleb, get in your open guard with your legs up. Here I am with my good base. All right, ready? Get out of my way. Side control. Scoop the head, scoop the arm. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'll show you one more time. Scoot that way, sweetheart. I'll do one on this side so you can see me from the back side. You can see what my side control looks like. All right, here I go, get out of my way. I move his legs this way. Now I'm gonna come this way. One knee by his armpit, knee by his hip. Scoop his head, scoop his far arm. And notice how my tush is nice and low. My feet are under my bottom like we do in a base. Okay. Go ahead and work on that for a minute. Do a few of those till you feel comfortable. Then when you come back, we're gonna do Caleb's defense to this. Caleb does not want me to pass his guard. That's what it's called when I do the get out of my way pass. I'm passing his guard. He doesn't have a guard anymore. That's all bad for him, right, Caleb? You don't want me to do that, do you? Okay, so Caleb has a defense to that. Actually, I'm gonna trade you spots now. Okay, so right now, Caleb is gonna come to pass my guard. He's gonna do the, go slower. He's gonna do the get out of my way pass. And when I see that he's gonna pass, I can't stop him, it's gonna happen. Rather than wait for him to come to side control, I'm gonna turtle. Here, turtle just like we always do in class, where we bring our elbows inside of our knees, our bottom is low, but I'm not gonna stay here. I'm gonna sit back up to guard. Now I'm sitting on my bottom. Now we can do it again. I'm gonna lay back. So if Caleb was really trying to pass my guard, I would try and move around, keep my 4 paws on him like we do in class. But once I see that he's gonna pass my guard, oh no, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna turtle and sit back to guard. Okay, he comes to pass, go slow motion. Okay, he pushes me, I turtle, and then I sit back up to guard. But do I wanna sit up right here where I'm facing away from Caleb? No, then he's gonna take my back and he's gonna get back control like we did a few weeks ago. So when I sit, I wanna make sure that I'm sitting facing him. I always wanna be squared up right in front of him. So here we go again. Okay, go slow. He does the Toreando pass, the get out of my way pass. I turtle and I sit facing him in my open guard. Here, do one that way this time. Okay, I turtle and I sit up. Okay, so that's the way that the bottom person can keep their guard or retain their guard. That just means to keep when the top person is trying to pass. Okay, One more time just so you can remember. Get out of my way, pass, turtle, sit up to guard. All right? And then from here, you could do all of your open guard stuff that we've worked on before, and we will do that next week. Bye, guys. See you again next week.